to record on Zoom?
Yeah, there is this line at the bottom. Can you see if you scroll around the screen?
5 hours later.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Maji's dancing. Wow. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome to TWJA. Yeah. So, thank God we have to hear. So this is really weird. Because normally,
Listen, the whole of 2020 is weird. Like everything just went south. So, but we're here. You know us. If you used to listen to our radio shows, then obviously you know what kind of things that we like to talk about. We're very out there, and this year we want to be more out there.
wow.
I mean, we had the whole plan of like doing this in a studio and doing like a podcast thing, but obviously, Corona, changed the game.
Yeah, but we are here now, and we thank God that we can actually meet in this way. And it's weird because before you guys could not see our faces, and now you can see our face. So it's just like, it's like we used to be
a bit like it's cringy only because like we're not used to this. The whole camera on us. We're just used to like speaking on a microphone. So it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
So, and for you guys who've been like going on at us about opening a YouTube channel, obviously now is a good way to start. Mm-hmm.
I know. So here we are on the road to that. Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about COVID-19.
Yeah. So I mean, it only makes sense since like we're literally living through a pandemic right now. I mean, it only makes sense if like our first subject is about COVID-19. So
yeah, we cannot really explain deeply what COVID-19 is. I think everybody is aware. You know, the symptoms, how it is kind of like a flu, but a bit changed because then you have the fever, the coughs, the headache, you have the weakness on your body, you start having pains all over your body, like your back and whatnot. And you also have apparently diarrhea as well is one of them, of the symptoms. So yeah, it is obviously you just have to take your precautions when you go outside, isn't it? Yeah, so take precautions, take your hand sanitizers, you know, sanitize your hands when you leave your house, when you come back, sanitize your hands.
I'm trying to pinpoint the specific moment when everything went south.
No, I know it started last year actually. It started like around November last year, but nobody knew what was going on.
Like, we heard about it. I think that's when we heard about China, innit?
Yeah, and it wasn't like a big deal at that time. At that time, it was just like, oh yeah, this is happening. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's just a Chinese business. And suddenly, it's worldwide, like mad. And we didn't know how serious it was, but it's killing so many people. And because UK borders were like one of the last ones to close,
I honestly do not understand why UK borders took that long to close. Yeah, and I was thinking to myself like, okay, like this thing is traveling, so like what's happening? Actually no, even when we start receiving like the first few cases in the UK, the UK but like the airplanes are still coming in and out. So I was a bit confused, you know. I was thinking to myself like, wow, go on here, like I mean, so I kind of thought like maybe okay, they had something, a plan in it, they had something concrete to tackle this, you know. I thought, yeah, the UK is ahead of this, you know. We're gonna conquer this.
I know the way that they appeared like so confident that nothing was gonna happen, and especially Boris Johnson was just like, oh yeah, let's just wait and see what's gonna happen because we're gonna face this head on and whatever. So he knew many people were gonna like die, many people were gonna lose loved ones, and he was just like, we just gotta accept what it is, and then it's just gonna go and fade away. And then later on he realized, oh, it's not going away, it's just getting worse. So now there's like 17,000 or more people who've already died in UK because it didn't think to act quicker. But I know places like, there is this country close to China. What is it called? Okay, I have to research again, and I'm gonna type it down once I find it. But this country, since they heard of China, they closed the borders straight away. So no one died of corona in their country. Yeah,
that's what the UK should have done as well. But
oh no, they were trying to get the coin.
I think for us, we're too busy with the whole. Oh yeah, you know what? Like for a moment, I even forgot about the whole Brexit thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
We're too busy about this Brexit that, Brexit this, Brexit that.
But now look at us now. What is Brexit? What is Brexit? There's no Brexit.
It's like the worst time ever to be like out of the Europe.
I know, and like especially now because like UK can barely get help. Like if they had officially, because it's officially done by 2021, so if everything was officially done, they would get not even a pickle of help. So I think now Boris is realizing how much they actually need UK, because most of the NHS people are from outside UK. Look at that, and they had to like prolong their visas so they can stay and help. And most of the people that died are from other countries as well. So it's just like a whole mess. One thing that I heard is first I think they're like allocating money that they were going to use for something else and putting forward for it. And then now they've asked like I think $1 billion or 60 billion to other countries to help them out. So basically they are asking for help.
Yeah.
So the country that they said, bomb them, now they need them. So that's where the money is coming from. But it's a shame because they were so brave, saying that they're gonna leave and they're gonna do all of this madness. And look now, look at God's grace. I mean, it's not a good thing that this is happening because many people are dying. But I think it's making them realize how much they need the NHS. And all the other people, you know, the ones that deliver parcels and whatnot, that people never really like cared for. Like even like the people who clean outside, who take the bins.
Yeah, we never really appreciated them that much. We literally never appreciated them that much.
Yeah, they need a raise. I mean, they need a raise at least.
Literally, it's like.
And remember when they wanted to make the NHS private as well after Brexit?
Oh my God!
Imagine if it was private now.
It would have been like chaos in the UK.
But I believe like many people would have probably died because so many people they are dying, like they don't have the money, you know, to just go to the doctors. They would just stayed at home.
True.
And like there's many people that have been like getting well after getting the virus. They managed to, you know, get healed and whatnot, but many wouldn't be able to receive the care.
And what's bothering me right now is this whole thing about, you know, every Thursday like at 8 p.m. like we get outside and start clapping for the NHS. I'm thinking to myself, I don't see the whole point of this clapping thing, you know, because like just give them a raise, because I don't see what clapping is gonna do to their lives, you know.
Me neither. It annoys so much.
Let's solve the issue by clapping. Like, no, it doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, because it's first of all they're not getting a raise, so they're not being like their families are not being helped if they need it. You know what I mean? It's good that other like businesses are giving them stuff for free, but then again they kind of need more than that. Look, they have to leave their families to risk their lives to save other people, and the needs for their families is not being met. So many are being at home. Maybe they were single mothers, now they have to be outside. Like, how is that gonna be? I think especially black people, we make fun of like so many things.
So many like bad situations. It's only because like what we've been through, and it's just like one of those like we're tired of being sad, if that makes any sense. At this point, we're just like any bad situation, we try to find a good, or we can't really find any good side to it, but because like people are dying. But what people need to remember that people are not laughing obviously at the people who are suffering. You know what I mean? Like that's not how it works. So they don't need to get offended by it. Like literally,
Exactly.
like yeah, they're getting mad over something that's like not even.
Yeah, because
It's not
this
deep.
is what these things that people say. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Because it's
Exactly.
true. Sometimes you just gotta, crack some
Too much
jokes about the
sadness.
situation.
Sometimes you just need to have a little laugh. To be honest, you're gonna have to find a little humor. That's how it is.
Because if we are out here just crying and like, obviously there is some negative and positive sides to this. We cannot lie. Obviously, it's the negative where people are dying, and I understand that. But there is the positive in the sense that now that people are at home, they are able to pass more time with their family. They are able to finish projects that they've started time ago and they haven't. They are able to, I don't know, focus better on their studies or maybe on the job that they want to do. And there is people that, I don't know, get closer to God. So there is as well good things that start, especially like in terms of like relating with people. But obviously one of the negatives is like people that live alone, that are very like, can get really depressive and perhaps suicide, because I've heard some cases about that. And also people who live in a house where they suffer domestic violence.
We're going through a lot right now, and what we do not need is false information, because like everybody's panicking. Like remember, like at the start of all of this, like people were like panic buying. Like remember the time like there was no toilet paper for like for how long? It was like 2 weeks ago. I went to do some food shopping, and then I was looking for some toilet paper once again, and then there was literally like loads of it there. So I was so shocked, Anita. I was like, it was like a kid finding like candy or something. That's
wow.
I was so excited. I never thought I could get so excited about toilet paper. I was like, oh my days, this toilet paper.
Yeah, because they were saying that apparently people thought that everything was gonna run out, but it wasn't running out. It was just the fact that people were like panicking buying. So the people from the shop, they didn't have enough time to put the stuff back up. At this point, people have to realize the only thing they can do is, because it's like any other flu. You just gotta clean yourself. You just gotta, be careful when you sneeze. Obviously, if you're sick, you have to stay at home for a while. One thing that is helping is people doing the vapor rub thing, because obviously with the virus, it's kind of like runs out, when you do the vapor rub. Yeah, when you do, you have to drink a lot of hot drinks. And that is the way that it's gonna work. And because we are hiding, but this virus won't end that soon. So are we gonna be all year at home? No job.
Yeah, and this whole cleaning thing, I don't understand why it's kind of like a big deal now, because like it should be like a normality type of thing. Like you should be cleaning your hands often as possible, like during the day. So it's just like, why like people only discovering like cleaning your hands now is like really important. So it just makes you question like it makes you not even question, that makes you like kind of see like there's so many dirty people around. It's just like like you're waiting for a pandemic to know how important it is to wash your hands, and
not even just your hands, your body, because sometimes we go on this bus, on these trains, and you can smell it. It's not even the smell of sweat, it's that smell of I haven't showered for days. I don't know why. But this needs to be solved and thought about properly, because we are thinking about the people that are at home, but think about the homeless people.
Yeah.
You know? Like what is being done, and then you know what? People keep sharing online.
Yeah, I don't even know what the government is doing in regards of like homeless people right now, because it's kind of peak. Like,
yeah,
it's just like, it's unfair that they have to go. You know, anyone that has to be homeless in the first place, but then now having to deal with like a pandemic while you're homeless is like, it's too much. You know what I mean? It's just.
I know.
I just hope that they do have like something planned, or they are doing something about it, because like it needs sorting, you know what I mean? And like, and all these numbers that of the people that have been infected with the virus, those are just for the people who have been tested. There's still like
oh, you know
thousands
what? You know what they said as well? The doctor said that apparently once the person is diagnosed with coronavirus, sometimes they don't die because of coronavirus. And what the media was told to say is that just blame it on coronavirus. So there's so many people that have died, and it wasn't because of coronavirus, but because coronavirus literally bumped as the number one reason. Do you get what I mean? So if someone had cancer and was on their last days of life because of the cancer, they would not consider the fact that they died because of cancer. They would just say coronavirus. So this number, it might be misleading, because they had coronavirus, but they might not have died for it. So it's not right, because we keep seeing that 790 people died today, 400 people died yesterday, all of just coronavirus. And I'm thinking, how? Do you understand? I get so many people are getting it, but it doesn't add up. If you think about it properly, it doesn't add up. How can 700 people die in one day because of the virus, and then there is still so many people going out? Why now? You know, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying is that there's so many people still going out shopping and everything, and they are fine. That they need to, and we need to understand how is this disease actually getting people and killing them so quickly, you know? And but still, so many people around us are not dying like that. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to make it make sense, because maybe we all have the virus and we are just healthier, or I don't know. They need a better indicator of what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, this whole like lockdown, like how have you been like coping with the lockdown?
To be honest, I've been very busy with work, because I work online, so it's not like I really got around it, but it's different, because before I was free to go out, and now it's like, you know, when someone stops you from doing something, that's when you want to do it. So yeah, that's the thing. And then so I can't really say that I miss going out with friends and stuff like that, because I was never really a going out person. So it's more maybe seeing, you know, some of the people, some of my friends, like seeing them personally, like when I want to, I don't know, meet them at their house and stuff like that I can't do anymore. I miss that. But I mean, I can cope, because to be honest, we all were in social media whatever, so we all talk. But it's just the people that go out for clubs a lot, go out, I don't know, travel. Okay, that one is bad. Okay, that one I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed about that one, because I never, like, I haven't been traveling for time, and I was finally gonna travel with my family twice this year. Literally Easter, we were gonna travel, and then at the start of summer, and now I'm not being able to travel with my family because of this. That was annoying. I was like, really only this year? Oh, couldn't you wait a little bit? It's like, what?
I feel like a lot of like youths like are not really taking it seriously, and like I can get it in a way why they're not taking it serious, but at the same time, like we're at that point, like I'm tired of like seeing like articles recent about freaking the police had to stop like 300 house parties this week. I'm thinking to myself, who on earth in their right mind, literally, who on earth in their right minds go to a house party in a pandemic Are you stupid? Like
It's
you
a
must
pandemic.
not care about your health.
They should be at home.
Honestly, you must not care about your health, your family. I got too many things I want to do, you know what I mean? And 2020 is not the year that I thought I was going to be dying, so I don't want to die in 2020. Like,
Wow. To be honest, at this point, there is nothing you can do, Janeth. Right now, all I'm doing is
all I do everything I can to prevent that from happening.
All I can do is like I trust in God. So I'm just like, God, you got my life. If it's for me to go, then it's you, because I cannot come and stress myself too much. Because the truth is, we did not choose to have this disease right now. We don't really know the basis of it, because they don't know how can people get it. Why are people getting different symptoms? Why are people not even getting any symptoms? First of all, they saying that they're gonna make people do vaccination. I ain't not about that business. I'm not gonna vaccinate myself because it's a flu that people are not even aware what it does, how you get it or whatever. So you cannot vaccinate me with the hope for me to get better. You gotta know that it will get me better, unless I have a condition that can fight against the vaccine, because I ain't doing that. Miss me, baby. I ain't doing that, man. I'm out. I'm literally
my. I've heard stories about people are saying that, like, obviously they're apparently planning on putting little chips in the vaccinations. That might be just like one of those, conspiracy. Get me?
Oh no, Bill. Is it Bill Gates, the one for Microsoft? He said he wanted to basically vaccinate the people and then ship them so that they can make sure that these people are vaccinated. So the chip would say, oh yes, this person is vaccinated. But that is stupid, because once someone is vaccinated, they have the report that they can get from the doctors that says the vaccination.
Why do we need
a chip? And then a chip would not fully tell you my health. Do you know what I mean? It will give you too many information about me, because obviously that will be implemented with my details, and you can.
And they'll be tracking you 24/7.
They will know where you at. Can we say something? Can we say something about this weather? Something's wrong about this weather. Because remember, just a couple months ago, there was Storm Daniel, Storm whatever, Storm Denise, all the storms they wanted to attack us.
They just disappeared.
Suddenly, the storms were like, coronavirus. The storms are gone as well. So
I know. Coronavirus came. The storms have disappeared. Where are they?
Guys, look how shiny this is. What's this?
Where are the storms at?
Where? It's gone. It's all suddenly gone. It's like summer. How long? Listen, I feel like it's been like this for a month already. No joke. Sun. Since when you've seen all this sun in UK? Tell me. Remind me, because right now I do not know.
There's something fishy going on here for sure.
How can it be this sunny when we are all on lock off? On lock off. So I just hope this dies down as soon as possible so we can go back to our lives. But I just know that if we don't take precautions to, be safe, for family to be safe, and start taking your immune stuff, vitamins, all of that, this is the moment that you have to wake up to that. Learn, go online.
Literally, the thing that people should be buying most right now is freaking fruits and veg, yeah, vitamins, yeah, and be drinking plenty of water. Like, never mind toilet paper, like, it's not gonna save you. And obviously hand sanitizer and all that.
Yep, be very hygienic. Shower in the morning, at night. Like, just care for yourself like never before. Clean the house, hoover, deep, whatever you gotta do until it smells like bleach. Okay? It smells nice, clean, purified. So that's what we're going for. And when we leave this quarantine, please do not go back to your old life of just messiness.
Yeah, literally, once all this is done, don't be like, oh yeah, I can go back to my day. And it's like, That's the only thing that's annoying me about this whole like corona situation is obviously like everybody is so worked up, and like obviously, and people are forgetting that before this thing came, like there was like the common flu, there was hay fever. So like when someone sneezes or cough, like everybody just like shook, like it's like chill out, like I go hate people.
And now people are there dying because they're scared that they're gonna think they have corona.
I know that, so everybody's literally just panicking, like, nah, fam, like, chill out. But yeah, but I get it though. It is what it is.
But I wanna see people's mentality when we leave this coronavirus thing, because there's people, for example, that this is one side of it. There's people, for example, that they say they start praying a lot. We see police preaching and all of this. When he finishes, are you still gonna preach? Are you still gonna pray? Are you still gonna be worried about your business? Are you still gonna try and be successful and a nice person? Because this is like, I think this is the right time to start fixing your relationship with people you didn't know, because you don't know if they got coronavirus, you don't know if they're gonna go or if you're gonna go. So these moments really open your eyes to certain things to get yourself better. I'm not saying, there's people that I know they have depression and it's hard for them to stand up and do all of this, but it is a try. You know, there is help out there. Stretch your hands, because it is hard to help someone who doesn't want to be helped. That's the truth. That's just the truth, because when people are in depression, I know how it's hard and they like to close themselves, but sometimes you gotta shout, you gotta get out of that, because I cannot know how you are. I can ask, we can message, but you can always lie to me. So it's a hard situation, but it's good if people actually stretch out for the help that is there for them. And we as friends, we help as much as we can, because everybody has their own storm at home. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just follow the guidelines. You gotta stay at home.
Yeah, just go on the NHS. If you're unsure about how to protect yourself from this virus, obviously, like, the most important thing to visit the NHS website, because they'll have like all the updated like information on there, or on the gov website. So those, like, the information that you get from there will be like the legit information, rather than like reading some next article on the internet. So